I was so amazed by Ramesh's calmness in this situation. He didn't yell, scream, or lose his temper. Yet he managed to get Vedant to leave him on his own accord.
Ramesh, does this mean you were not hypnotized?
I was hypnotized initially. Later I realized it. I'm a step ahead of that brat when it comes to slyness.
And I am 10 steps ahead when it comes to slyness. What did he think? That I would leave Ramesh's side and support him instead? Huh.
So, did you and Samarthi join forces together?
Yes. To keep an eye on him. While I was busy on the one side fooling Manjula and the brat, Samarthi became our eyes and ears at home. I allowed the brat to be happy for a while because I knew it'd become a joke sooner or later.
Father, when did you find out?
It was the day I saw something so strange and unbelievable. For the first time, the pair that always cook up a storm together were fighting with each other. I knew then that something was wrong.
I resorted to robbery just to please Gumti. How was I supposed to know that the shampoo wasn't good? This isn't fair on me, Ramesh.
A lot of strange things are taking place in the Sanjabani mansion, Samarthi. I want you to keep an eye on that brat and his wife. I will reward you for it. We will get that brat out of this house, and the property will become mine. I will give you a share of the property. And Narendra.
And without wasting any time, I started to spy on them.
Did you add something to the injection?
I've already told you. Sanju is eager but not mature. Actually, I hypnotized my father with the help of my book on hypnotism.
Magic witchcraft or hypnotism. I can't begin to imagine what Vedant was trying to perform on Ramesh. I put my thinking cap on and I sneaked into Vedant's room. I took pictures of the book with my smartphone and sent the photos to Ramesh.
I then understood. He was messing with my head. But the brat never even realized that even though I was a woman, I was still smarter than him.
So once again, I used my brain and I searched on my smartphone for a decent doctor. We met him on the sly. And he managed to undo the effect on Vedant's hypnosis and cure Ramesh.
Oh, are you talking about reverse hypnosis?
Yes, he mentioned something like that. And I must also thank your aunt. Gomti also did her best to find a cure for me.
I had to at least try, Ramesh. I'm smart, but not as cunning as Samarthi is. I took the easy way out, you know. Sanju, can you try and help your father?
And what happened after that was all part of my plan.
Help, where's Ramesh?
What's the matter, Manjula? I fed him and put him to bed already. Had it not been for Ramesh's missed call, we would never have succeeded. Is that so? If you're feeling so restless, you should just get up and go check on him then.
Mr. Tripathi.
Vedant?
My Manjula might be a weak woman, but she would give up her life for me. And if need be, she could take her life. I'm sorry, Sanju. Because I made you think that you had turned me into a horse. I just wanted the brat to really believe that I was under his hypnosis. I wanted to turn the tables on him at the right place, at the right time.
You're amazing. I couldn't understand what was going on, but you had the whole thing planned out. I'd like to ask one thing. Why did you pretend to end your life when everything was totally fine?
I wanted to blow the matter out of proportion so that Manjula hardened her heart forever and realized that the brat was less important to her than her husband.
Ramesh, what if something bad had happened to you?
Or what if you fell off the roof?
Nothing would happen to me as long as Manjula was with me, and that is why I waited until Manjula came upstairs.
Brother, your assumptions are not a good enough reason. What if you had lost your life?
If I had jumped from the second floor, I would only have broken a few bones. It is a very small price to pay to get rid of that brat. I am eagerly awaiting for my mother to return. Once she hears the truth from Manjula about the brat's recent actions, she will transfer the entire property to my name, into the rightful owner's name.
Ramesh, you didn't keep me in the loop. Do you not trust me to keep your secrets anymore?
Gomti,
Yes, Ramesh.
I already hurt you by getting in the way of your marriage plans. I didn't want to add to your worries.
Ramesh.
I made sure Panku got her a room. Tired is allowed, but you can't feel defeated, because you are my Vedant. You are also everybody's strength. You have to fight for us, Vedant.
My dream to bring Grandpa's family together is shattered. I failed my promise to Granny about teaching him a lesson. And I lost my mother's love. What will I gain by fighting?
You can cry all you want. I will gather the tears and return them in a box filled with courage and hope. Then you can.
These things might be nice to hear, Purva. But they can't help us to solve real-life problems. I obeyed them and even fought with them. I did everything I could, but I never got my family's love. I accepted. The Tripathis, with all my heart, with everything I have. But I was always a brat in their eyes.
You were once an orphan, and it seems you will always be one. I always accepted you wholeheartedly, but you did not reciprocate that.
Vedant!
Are you not thinking? Instead of serving the vegetables on the plate, serve them in a bowl. Wait. Do not sit. You switched to Vedant's side for a few days before I decided to stop feeding you daily. Take your plate away and sit far from us like a beggar. Don't forget that I am the owner of this house. Go!
Ramesh, here you go. The top few rotis are hot.
So I heard you were asking Pankuri about her health.
A husband should look after his wife and ask her about her health, but I'm not married yet.
You will be married soon. Don't be disheartened. Hello? What? What nonsense is this? This is impossible. I'm coming. Dr. Ashtana?
Special ward, sir.
Mother?
Mother!
Mother!
Mr. Tripathi, I'm glad all of you are visiting her. She's having a rest. She's quite weak. That's to be expected.
But what happened to my mother? I mean, how did this...
She was involved in a major car accident. She's just come out of a coma.
What?
Coma?
Yes, coma. If she happens to get herself too stressed out, she might slip back into it. And if that happens, she may not come out of it.
How is she doing now, Doctor? Can she talk?
Yes, she communicated through eyes and gestures, but she is able to talk now.
Where was she until now? Who brought her here?
Dr. Vedant had her admitted here. And he asked me to inform her real family, that is all of you standing here, because he... In fact, he was here just before you arrived. He left as soon as you got here.
Vedant knew about this?
Yes. In fact, Dr. Vedant didn't lose any hope. He was very positive. That's why, despite her being in the coma, she understood everything.
Mother? Mother, please recover soon.
Sir, please,
Mother.
do not cause her any stress.
But when will she recover, Doctor?
Mother?
Her pulse rate is rising, which isn't very good for her. Since Dr. Vedant left, she has been saying his name repeatedly. I suggest you call him to come back. Until then, I will go through her MRI reports. Dr. Rashmi, take care of her.
It was so difficult to have that brat thrown out of the house. Now they want to bring him back. I don't need him to help my mother with her recovery. I need a good doctor. I will bring one from anywhere in the world. But that brat won't set foot in my house again.
Husband died there. I want to take my last breath there, please.
Nothing will happen to you, Ma.
You are so strong. Soon you will be just as fit and healthy like you used to be. You just need to fight this. Doctor?
Look, don't cause her too much stress. Her body's still in shock. It was a major accident.
But how and when did the accident take place?
Vedant can give you all of the details.
Vedant!
But doctor, my mother had gone on a pilgrimage. So how did this happen? Where did the accident take place?
I need to make preparations for her tests. The senior doctors will be in here with the details for you.
Dr. Rashmi? Will she survive? Or...
So we're trying our very best. Please have faith. Everything will be fine.
We will take her home. We can treat her from there. She will recover soon.
Aunt? What happened to my great aunt? I arrived at the hospital just now and they told me that...
My granny is not well, so pack your bags and come straight home. You couldn't cure my father? Please try to cure my grandma.
Sanju.
I am not only your future husband, but also the owner of the hospital where you work. So pack your bags quickly, Panku, and save your job, as well as your marriage. Do you understand me?
Come on, everyone.
Here you go, Purva.
Everyone's there. Is Granny all right? And do you think that the plan will still work?
Mr. Tripathi is smart, but my granny is much smarter than he is. She knows his ways very well. Don't worry. The plan won't fail this time. I really thought that everything was over. But don't you remember what my granny said? Granny, today I've lost hope as well as the battle. I lost my mother's love. I couldn't fulfill the promise I made to you. I'm sorry, Granny. It seems I'm good for nothing. Granny, you touched me. Are you all right? Granny.
Really, Vedant? Granny! Granny, talk to me, please!
You gave up without fulfilling the promise you made to your grandma.
Granny, you're all right.
Vedant, you can't give up. You can't.
Granny, I know you can't bear to see me lose hope. I made the whole family suffer a lot to bring them together with the hope that eventually they would realize the mistakes they've made and become united. But that didn't happen.
You must focus on your goal. And remember your motive. You won't be able to get rid of all the obstacles that come your way. You will face many difficulties. But Vedant, you will have to keep moving ahead. I am with you.
I was eagerly waiting for you to say those words. Now that you've recovered, I'm going to fight. But how? After yesterday.
The man who's responsible for my debt is right here. Here.
As well as our only son, are leaving this house for good.
Ma, I will leave this house instead of you. I'm no longer a part of the family. Or this hospital. What do I do now?
Listen to me carefully.
You are right, Vedant. We will do as your granny says. We do not have anything to worry about.
Absolutely.